I've been collecting model buses for over 20 years. I first became interested in Hong Kong buses when Corgi, the well-known maker of toy cars and trucks, introduced a range of 3-axle double-deckers in 1997 to coincide with the handover of Hong Kong to mainland China. Collecting Hong Kong buses became very popular for a few years, and lots of new manufacturers came on the scene. Nowadays, the models are produced by Chinese companies, mainly for the home market, but still to the standard scale of 1:76, the same as 00 gauge model railways. In 2015, I had the idea of building a diorama for displaying the model buses. It has a plywood base measuring 1.2 metres by 60 centimetres, and it took 3 months to complete. It features a bus station, a section of railway track, a very small section of a bus garage, and a couple of roadways. The high-rise buildings, which are made out of kits for model railways, are nowhere near as tall as the original buildings, but they do manage to give an impression of the Hong Kong landscape, which features both high-density housing and lots of open space. The bus shelters were imported from Hong Kong, as were the bits of street furniture. The problem with having something like this in your house is that it does get rather dusty. If I were building it now, I'd build it in a dust-proof case. Also, it's rather heavy and difficult to store. The following year, in 2016, a model bus manufacturer called Cars Workshop started producing a range of ready-made Hong Kong-style shop houses. I thought it would be nice to build some of these into a diorama. To solve the space problem, the diorama was built to fit into a display cabinet, where it can be illuminated and the dust can be kept to a minimum. The shell of the diorama is made from 5mm thick plastic sheet, which is cut to order and glued together using Tensol 12 acrylic adhesive. It makes a very strong frame into which all the model components are fitted. Another thing I bought in 2016 was a multi-storey bus garage made by the Hong Kong toy company Tiny, and in 2017 I set about building this bus garage into a diorama. It was an ambitious project and took several months to complete. The parking decks have steel reinforcement to help them to take the weight of the models. Also, the garage is fully wired for lighting, and a 12-volt supply comes in through the back of the cabinet. The bus garage as sold is loosely based on a garage belonging to Hong Kong's biggest operator, KMB. What I have done is try to render it anonymous, so that I can use it to display vehicles from the other bus operators. The office block is fitted out with furniture and the kind of facilities that I would expect to find in a medium-sized bus garage. Canteens, lockers, toilets, computers, maps, timetables, etc. So, those are my 3 model bus dioramas. Of course, as well as using them for posing photographs, there are other things you can do with them, like animation.